Rochambeau.
This is gonna be a bit of a different one. Yo, what's good guys? It's your boy A-Rod Beats. I'm back in my old setup, just moved some things around a little bit. If you know me personally or you've been following me for a while, you know that I just spent quite a while up in Boston, Massachusetts, attending my first year at Berklee College of Music. I'm finally back for the summer. I got everything set up and I figured I'd take this time and use this video to kind of rant about my experience at the school. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So I have a list of things that I want to talk about in this video. I kind of just want to talk to you guys from the heart, nothing really scripted or anything. The first one I have is why I went. I went for the sole purpose of making connections and building relationships, and I did exactly that. I met tons of cool people. I made a lot of good friends, a lot of people who love to do what I do, love to make music. We enjoy listening to music, we love talking about music. We just share that love for music, and it's so awesome. It was amazing and a great feeling to be a part of that community for such a long period of time. Another reason I went was to get out of my comfort zone. I'm from a small town in Texas, and moving across the country is pretty far out of my comfort zone, especially coming from a family that I love so much. But leaving home was very, very different, just something that I'd never thought I'd do until I actually did it, and I'm so glad that I did, because I was able to experience things that I'd never thought I was ever going to be able to experience. I got to meet a lot of cool people, making music, and just experiencing life. The last main reason why I really wanted to go over there was to just kind of get a feel for what I wanted to do for a living. I want to be a music producer. I want to make music for other people, with other people, and for myself, and I kind of got a taste of what that's like on a day-to-day basis. I was going to college, of course, and I had classes, but if I wanted to wake up and make music all day, I could. If I wanted to wake up and not make music all day, I could. I just loved feeling like I was already doing what I want to do for a living and for my career, and it was a great experience. I got exactly that out of it. So the next thing I got on here is expectations versus reality. Going up there, I really wanted to just like learn more about my profession as a whole, engineering, production, just how to be that person in the studio, and I wanted to learn more about that and like how I could be better or practice being better at that. The classes themselves didn't really help with that. I am a first year, and I understand that at any college you have to go through like the basics before you take any classes like in your major, so I'm not completely like blaming the school on that. However, I did get a lot of hands-on experience outside of school, just producing for my friends or like classmates that I have, which was a great experience and an opportunity that I wouldn't have had if I stayed here. Another expectation I had was tons and tons of work, like school work. That really wasn't the case, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm not complaining whatsoever. I had some work to do, but it never really felt like work. There was a couple of assignments and projects that were like a little bit taxing and I could have lived without doing, but I felt like it was very easy for me to balance like my workload with my social life and creating music for myself at the same time. The environment up there was definitely not what I expected. I expected to go up there, kind of just be by myself. Like I said, I went alone, so I was expecting to just maybe have like 1 or 2 friends up there, just kind of stick it out for the year. But in reality, it really felt like a ginormous high school in the best way possible. It felt like everyone that was at that school was very friendly. I knew everyone there. You're just walking down the street and you notice somebody, you just smile and wave, and like everyone knows everyone, because I mean, it just felt like a great community. Everyone's there for music. Everyone's there for the love of music, love of making music. And yeah, it was just awesome. I loved the community up there. Next thing I've got on here is what I learned. So I remember at the beginning, the very first thing that I was taught by the school was how to pitch myself. Meaning when you end up in a room full of people that you don't know, but probably should or might want to know in the future, you should learn how to pitch yourself to them. Go up to them and be like, hey, my name is so-and-so. I'm a producer, I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter. I play guitar, I drum, whatever it may be, whatever you do, you have to be able to pitch yourself to them in a way that they're not going to forget you, and the way that's quick and accurately represents who you are and what you do. Up there, I was put in situations where I was meeting people pretty much every single day, whether it was through friends that I already made or just classes that I was taking with all new sets of faces. I just wanted to make sure that everyone knew that I was a producer. If they were an artist, I could help them with that. If they needed their song mixed, if they didn't need a producer, I could mix. If they needed somebody somebody to help record. I'm an engineer, I want to record them. So introducing yourself, pitching yourself to these kinds of people is definitely very, very important, and it's something that I really value that I learned. This next one kind of goes hand in hand with the pitching yourself thing. You gotta be yourself, and I really learned how to just be outgoing up there and just kind of not really care about what other people think. You have to be able to go up to these people with no fear. You have to be able to meet people without just being shy. Like, you have to just get rid of all of that. At the end of the day, we're all humans, we're all a little bit scared to meet people, but if you just kind of erase that, you can just meet a lot of people, and you put yourselves in a lot of different situations with lots of different opportunities that you may want. So once you get rid of that fear aspect and the just awkwardness of the entire thing, it's really beneficial. Another lesson that I take away from being there is hands-on work is the fastest, most effective way to learn how to do anything. Whether it's schoolwork, learning a new instrument, producing for other people, writing a song, you just have to do it. Whatever you want to do. If you want to be a great basketball player, you can't just watch and study Michael Jordan. You have to go outside and shoot the basketball. If you want to be the best baseball player, you can't just watch baseball all day. You have to pick up a bat and a ball, and you got to go do it yourself. Being down here, I was just constantly watching YouTube videos on making beats and mixing for people and recording for people, and I really wasn't getting that hands-on aspect. I was making beats pretty much every day, but the recording and collaborating in person with an actual artist, I just wasn't getting that down here. Being up there, I actually got to do all of that, and it's a way different experience than watching YouTube videos. I actually got the hands-on experience, whether it was working with my friends, my roommate, like you guys saw in some videos, just being in the room with someone else, feeding off of each other's energy, learning things from each other. It's way faster than any YouTube video or any sort of like book that you will read, I promise. One last thing that I want to talk about is building your network and reaching out to other people that you know you can use as a resource, and vice versa, being a resource that other people can reach out to you and you help them. Again, it just goes back to pitching yourself. You have to make yourself known. You also have to know what other people do. If I know somebody that's a drummer, and as a producer I need somebody to play drums on this song that I'm working on, I'm going to reach out to them. But at the same time, if they're a drummer, they can reach out to me and say, hey, do you have any projects that you're working on? Do you need any drums? I'm a drummer, like I can help you with that. Just making yourself known, having all these connections and building up your network, it's a very important thing to have. So the next thing I have on here is questions. I asked my Instagram followers to ask me some questions about the school, and I got a couple, so I'm gonna answer those right now. The first one is, have you met any famous artists or had any famous artists as guests in your class? Famous like celebrity status? No, but I was in classes with some people who had a pretty good following on either TikTok or Instagram. I'm friends with a bunch of people who have a great following on social media platforms, but like celebrities, no. What did you learn? Music. No, I learned how to pitch myself. I learned how to put myself in certain situations that I wanted to be in, and I also learned how to remove myself from situations that I didn't want to be in. That's another important thing. I got to learn how to build my network and learn how to work with other people actually in person. So yeah, I will cherish those things for the rest of my life, and I will continue to apply them moving forward. Was it worth it? 100%, hands down. I got everything that I was looking to get out of it and some more. So if I had to go back and make the decision again, I would absolutely 100% do it again. What was your roommate like? Oh, next question. Griffin was an amazing roommate, an amazing friend. We got super close, and I will forever be grateful for the time we got to share. I wish him nothing but the best with his music. His album is out right now, by the way, if you haven't streamed that. Link in the description. But yeah, I'm super grateful for that time we got to spend, and I will forever remember those memories that we made.
All right, enough of this gooey show of emotion.
Favorite spot to make beats besides your bedroom? Ooh. Those of you that have been there yourselves or just seen pictures on Instagram, you know that me and Griffin got the best room in all of Berkeley. I would probably say the docks, where I went and made that beat on the bench for the video. It's right here somewhere. Yeah, that spot is just my favorite spot in all of Boston, probably. Whether it's to just go run, to chill, to make beats, yeah, I would say the docks. Alright, so to wrap up this video, I kind of just want to speak from the heart, give you some key points to take away from this video and my experience as a whole. So the first thing I could say is just follow your heart. Whatever you want to do, whether it's becoming a famous musician, a professional athlete, just do it and follow your dreams and don't give up. No matter what people say, no matter what the popular opinion is, no matter how hard it seems, you just got to start doing it and you will get there. And I believe that with my whole heart. Following your heart also comes with lots of hard work. So I would say the next thing you should take away from this experience is just to work hard, because I wouldn't have gotten half of the stuff that I achieved up there done if I just didn't work hard. I made sure that I was doing enough every single day. I wanted to make sure that I was doing more than enough. That way I didn't regret the time that I had spent up there, and I don't regret any of the time that I spent up there. I got a lot of things done and I'm super proud of what I did in that short amount of time and all the things that I've learned going forward. The last thing I would say to wrap this up is don't be afraid to be yourself, and don't be afraid to look dumb or sound dumb. Do what you gotta do. If you think that you're the best singer in the world, sing your heart out. If you think you make the best music in the world, put it out there. Nobody cares as much as you think they do, I promise. I learned that pretty quickly once I got up there. You just have to be yourself unapologetically and just do you. Go for what you want to do in life. And yeah, that right there is the end of the video. I thank you guys so much for clicking and watching. I hope you guys learned something or maybe just got some inspiration out of this. Let me know if you want me to do some more talking videos like this. I would love to do that. It was pretty cool. I will be posting more videos throughout the summer, so stay tuned for that. It will be right here in this bedroom. Comment down below what you guys want to see in the future, and yeah, I'm out of here. Peace out.